Folks better quit that shenanigans. Morning. Let me explain. This Fendt 936, it's not ours. In fact, it's leaving right now. It's been here for 24 hours roughly. This particular tractor, as you can see, it's pretty new. This is AGCO's tractor. They were going to do the tillage plot with it. They're still going to do the tillage plot with it. They brought the tractor and the vertical tillage tool down to smooth up the chisel plowed ground we did last year, but right now this tractor has a date in Columbus, so it is going to go up there, and then I think this one's coming back or a different one's coming back out of it. But that's why you're seeing a Fendt for now. So BJ's getting ready to start strip tilling. Dad's going to be spraying. We are out of fields that I have mapped, so I got to go ahead of BJ, map a couple fields for him, then go pick up another load of fertilizer. Phil's got him a nice truck. We do some tree trimming. River's right over there. Looks like we got some river treasure. Heck yeah! Oh, it's got a hole in it. Sure is a nice view. Oh yeah, I gotta hurry up. It's like Dad's just getting ready to fill BJ up. I think they went and ate some lunch while I was mapping this field. So if you see, we got an orange flag up here. This field, there's actually 180 acres in this bottom. We split it in half, or not quite half. One of them's 75 and the other one's whatever. Anyways, we split this field, and in order to keep that straight and to keep our line straight, I put a flag out where I marked my points. I did that, basically I'm stopping this straight line, this split, for each field at this point, and that should, you know, even those up pretty good. Front tire by the flag. Now we hit play. Oh, now we hit play. And hit play on our boundary. Now we have a straight line there. Dad got rid of the Bex logo. A little bit of black duct tape did the trick. Alright, we just mapped a few hundred acres. This farm's all done. BJ will be here stripping for a while. I had a fertilizer pickup I was supposed to leave for at 2 o'clock, and I'm late. I'm going to be later though, because I have to go give Dad a ride to get his truck. He had some work done on it, and it's done, so we need to get it before they close for the weekend. Guess what? We didn't make it. Fertilizer plant closes in 20 minutes. We have enough fertilizer for today, so I guess that'll work. But BJ just filled up before I got here. He does not have enough potash to finish this field. This field is not variable rating. We are just putting on a straight 275 pounds per acre. So he's going through a lot more potash here than he has been. So I'm gonna go fill up the tender, bring it back for him, and then I'll probably get back to mapping the last of the fields. All right, time to load up. Had to get some lazy coffee. We are definitely out of mess. The good news is we have enough in that tender for BJ to run the night. And the fertilizer plant opens tomorrow morning. So I'll run this thing back over for brother. So we're back to mapping. You guys have seen this. It's boring, so I'll just save you the boredom. Let's see if BJ recorded any clips right now.
Afternoon, guys, gals, YouTube peoples.
Oh good, he did.
Pulling a Raptor this afternoon. About 3:30 I got my first experience loading product in this guy all by my lonesome. It can be done. I was able to get it loaded with about 4 tons in each hopper. Let's see, 4 tons in the front, a little more than 4 tons in the back, about 4.5 in the back. Since I had to run up and down the stairs and all that good stuff, I really didn't get it as full as what I would normally try to. There was some room in that front hopper. I could have squeezed some more in there had I had another set of hands, but you know, we got enough to get going. We should be able to cover about 30 acres with what we got in the front hopper, so I'm okay with that. That'll keep me going for a couple hours. The truck's about empty, so Dad or Brian, somebody's gonna come and pick up the tender truck, go get another load and bring back to me. I'm running a 70-acre field down here along the river, which is on the opposite side of those trees. This is really sandy soil. It's really dusty today. Yes, mirrors and windows are dirty, but if you see the cloud rolling behind me, you understand why. Yeah, it's good ground, but it's got a lot of sand in it. Anytime the river gets out, this field floods pretty hard. When I get turned around, you guys might recognize this field. Brian almost rolled a Challenger on a mound of dirt right in the middle of this field. And right there's the big old mound of dirt that Brian almost got famous on. Big pile of sand that's washed in from the river right there. Alright, so we are running in the dark. Got the tiger lights on. Did a nice job lighting things up. And talk about how fast can I pull this thing earlier. Turns out the ground that I am in, I can pull 6.7 or 8 miles an hour in 10th gear. It's pulling extremely well, but you got to keep an eye on stuff, especially when you're going this fast. Unfortunately, we are just about bingo fertilized for the day. Brian is going in the morning to pick up a couple loads if they can get him in and out pretty quick. I think they close at like noon, so he's going to try to get us hooked up for tomorrow. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon, Saturday afternoon. It's going to rain a little bit, which we could use it, but I'm going to get everything we can done before it does. So before I put this thing to bed for the night, this field was running pretty nicely. Ran for about 10 minutes. You see that productivity number, 29.4 acres per hour. Average speed 6.1. I said I was running in 10th gear mostly, so wow, that was nice. One of the other things that I found on this monitor that I don't think I showed you guys yet is if we flip to the nutrients tab, that'll actually show how many pounds of our nutrients we are putting down per acre. Not sure why sulfur's not showing up there. Mez 10 does have some sulfur content. That's why I smell like a burnt match every night when I get home.
Alright YouTube, the street light's on, so I gotta go home. I'm joking. I heard that in a movie once. Anyways, I'm done mapping for the night. BJ's still stripping, I think. He's probably about done for the night, so we got an early morning ahead of us. We'll head up to the fertilizer plant first thing, so I'm gonna call it quits, eat some dinner and go to bed. Morning. Let's go find some coffee. Oil's good, fuel's good. Air up, we'll get out of here. But first, Dad's feeding the cats. I was hoping to be out of here before he caught me. A little bit late this morning. Originally I was wanting to leave I was wanting to be on the road by 7:30. Late night editing. Our time lapse died. They're getting loaded and see all that fertilizer and dust. Don't like that. Bye. See you next week. I'm gonna help Dad and BJ get some vehicles moved around. BJ is strip tilling. Gonna get his truck moved to where he's at, and then I'm going to a t-ball game or a softball game, one of the two. Hop in BJ's truck to move it for him. Won't you look what I find? My gloves. Even got my name on. All right, folks. I'm going to go to a baseball game. We'll be back in a little bit.